you just... I mean, I say it's not hard. It's just grueling, because you can technically unlock it just by playing, Swamp Water for, like, 8 hours. I think is the math.
Bracket, congratulations. Corpy is going to move on. We'll be seeing some of him later.
Ooh.
Some of Corpy later. 11 to 9, very... There goes Shabach. Yep.
It's such a fun-sounding name.
I can't even say it.
Neither.
Anyways, we got a match in our hands. So, anyways, I started blasting. We got cheese on both boards, which is never going to happen in a lot of matches.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful little extension. Played that perfectly.
Holy cheese, what on earth?
What are these players just finding incredible downstack extensions? What is that?
Okay, when someone says S rank at X+, this is not what I'm usually thinking about.
The wiggle back and forth of the S piece. That's gonna be the first round of Kamiyama. I do want to say while the rounds are early on, shout out to Churro who did the music for TWC. This music is incredible. I don't think it was given enough props. Very well done.
Written by Cerno?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Churro.
Yeah. Chernobyl, yeah. Yeah.
But this is getting too complicated. Anyways.
But yes, the music is incredible, and let's give some props to the musicians who have done a great job on things.
BACCHESS, of course, going 3.8. It's been his usual playstyle recently. And finally, here Neko's struggling to reciprocate. There's
finding the T-spin there at the height was very nice. That just worked out very well for them. And Neko's down.
Yet another disadvantage. It manages to survive the first surge, but here comes another. And it's well-timed. Jesus. To the move.
Very powerful, yeah.
BACCHESS is like, okay, go find Kaguri. MS2, that's Neko's signature here. Of course, DPC heavily nerfed. You probably won't see much of that. Maybe a little. Into the mid game, it looks like BACCHESS is going to find a very nice spike. Manages to pair with the surge as well. There goes the second round.
Am I tied up? Making it now basically a 1st to 9. Very nice.
MS2 versus Stick Spin is an interesting matchup. I do think Stick Spin would have a worse chance of making it into mid-game with Surge, but BACCHESS is making it look very easy.
A little bit of an update. Wait for this round to be over, sorry. Let's see how this goes. For starters, the J-Spin there.
I think the lack of off-spin knowledge is really hurting Neko right now.
Yeah, I mean, I saw in warm-up they didn't take a very obvious J-Spin. I thought, that would have given them a lot, would have kept it back-to-back. They didn't need to break, but I thought it was just
obviously a very skilled off-spinner, and probably one of the best stupid spinners out there.
Do you think they'll give them the advantage?
Here, no, but the general off-spin knowledge, definitely yes.
Could give them a couple of rounds. Bit of an update.
Done so.
Potato and Lizette went 11-5 in Potato's favor. So Lizette, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
-1 Filipino. Time zone really not doing them any favors. But it is what it is.
I believe the phrase we use down here is big rip.
Shoutouts, Lizette. See you later.
Back-to-back.
He'll be back.
Oh, this is clean. Wow, yeah, 23. Can they follow it up with enough of attack? Enough output? Yep, that's enough. Nice
barely. One. Oh my.
Yeah, barely. That quad at the very end, I think, is what secured it. Really, they could have survived without it.
If you really pay attention, you will note that every surge basically never kills. It's always the follow-up.
Well, I notoriously have a terrible attention span, so that probably makes a bit more sense.
BACCHESS, I don't like this. Somehow has a down stack. But yeah, as we can see, Neko with a bit of an advantage. is going to bring it to double digits, but Batches has been given some time to clean up. and
Yeah,
shouldn't
not
be
only
too
clean
far
up,
behind.
but find some good spins and build this back-to-back up to where to meet Neko basically. Breaks it though. Meanwhile, Neko just keeps it and it doesn't really phase them at all. And
Oh, this is
now,
looking really good.
yeah,
Oh,
but
that will
the
kill.
down stack at the same
What a
time
waste.
neutralizes everything.
Completely, utterly mistimed surge.
Yeah.
Where Neko was just forced to break it.
Really should have waited
That's
until
what- yeah.
until they had finished up with that down stack. But that's what happens when you don't time things right.
That is what you get for not being too familiar with the Season 2 rule set.
Yeah,
Which
you need to glance over
Batch-
before you break like that. It's you can't give your opponent a way to cancel that. You can't break it at a time where they can handle it.
That's MS2 built wrong. You never have to tuck when you're building MS2.
The J spin! The J spin! What was that? Beautiful knowledge of kicks. Beautiful.
Yeah, Batches having a great time here, just styling.
Yeah.
He's up 3 points, and so he might as well just keep doing it. It's working. Oh, he's doing what on earth? No, this just doesn't work. Yeah, he breaks the surge. I was like, is this a magic play I'm about to see here? And then I'm thinking about it, it just doesn't work, so he breaks.
No, it does not work.
I was so confused for a bit. He should be able to get down here for Neko, but with a double-digit disadvantage, he's just gonna go out.
6-2, and BACCHESS is running away with this. Neko is going to need to work pretty hard to turn this around. Not saying it's impossible, but you know, nice PC though.
There's the DPC I was talking about.
Wow, yeah, this is fantastic.
Does nothing. Look at what has this rule set done to DPC. It's actually unusable at this point.
I feel like a lot of the PC sort of PC heavy openers have been nerfed quite a bit just due to the basic stat change, but some are still viable. Unfortunately, not that one. And that's not great for Kamiyama, who has to survive all this.
Oh,
And
missed down stack.
they covered the well.
They missed down stack.
Yeah.
To hit the combo.
You know it's bad
That's
when
unfortunate.
the SS player who's commentating can see it, but they don't. Oh dear.
Neko definitely more of an aggressive player, is always going to struggle with the down stack. Batch is significantly more balanced and also the better off spinner.
I mean, it seemed out of character even for them to miss that, though. I'm not sure what happened. It just a simple lapse in judgment, a simple just brief moment where they didn't pick up on that, and it just cost them that round. And that back-to-back is going to be followed up quite nicely. But Kamiyama's still poised to take care of it. Doesn't matter, though.
Batch is 4 PPS. He is on fire tonight.
Yeah.
There he goes,
Artistic
another
choice,
stick spin versus MS2, and stick spin again is going to bring the advantage into the... What on earth?
Sorry? Hang on. That was...
I did not see
to me,
that
that sounded like a Kaiden setup that just didn't go right. I don't know. Something weird happened there. Nice couple of spins there from BACCHESS to keep the well open and actually keep the back-to-back there. Breaks everything now, and we have multiple eyepieces on the side in well one, and oh my lord!
Yeesh,
Okay, a lot just happened. A lot just happened at once there. Huh.
Well, Neko has to step it up because Batches is about to go to match point.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
two
a 9
misdrops.
point of that. Oh no!
Yeah, that's not great. This might take it to match point, but they've dug through it all. Oh no, but look at BACCHESS' board. This is so much clean, and they're going to access it like nothing else. A nice J-spin. The eyepiece misdrop!
Gives Neko a chance.
They finally spin that Z-piece in after 1,000 years, but it's not quick enough. And Kamiyama takes a round 9-3.
You play Valorant, we've seen it in 9-3 curse.
Oh yeah.
It could still happen.
Yeah, this could be the start of something great.
I have triggered Sketchy, anyways.
Sketch is currently in our ears. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's going, no! That's what you want to hear from production, and that's going to be the round! Match point for BACCHESS.
Well, MS2 again. Neko has doesn't seem to want to change
Ooh,
up the game plan
nice.
a single bit.
All right, the
Back to
speed
the
here.
season
The
one.
speed from Kamiyama. Meanwhile, BACCHESS just messing around with some pieces.
He's got DPC again.
Opens the well.
Oh no! A little too late.
Yeah.
The
just
second
a smidge
DPC
too
doesn't work
slow.
out,
And
and
oh my lord,
19
BACCHESS,
in.
are you okay there? That's
This
gonna be
is-
the game.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
This is such
Yeah.
very well played
Okay.
from BACCHESS to counter
Huh?
the DPC, which
Alright
obviously
then.
is significantly nerfed in this rule set, but still, such a well-timed spike there.
Well played to the both of them. I feel like BACCHESS just activated. There's something happened there around round 3 or 4 where they just started to go off the rails completely and ran away with that set completely. So
It does look like he went 2 points down.